Good morning! I just woke up. I have a big weekend ahead of me, as I've had big weekends ahead of me pretty much every weekend for the past month, which is getting very stressful because if you don't know, I am moving out of my apartment at the end of September, going back to my parents for a few weeks, and then moving out to Las Vegas. Big move. I have about 3 weeks left in this apartment, and I still have so much left to do. Luckily, this weekend is the last weekend that I have big obligations or that I'm traveling. 2 weekends ago was to visit Vegas. Last weekend was Labor Day to go home to play that Survivor game. This weekend I'm going to a wedding. My cousin is getting married up in Minnesota. I leave in 2 days and I have nothing to wear. But I need to go shopping today and figure out some options for that. So I'm gonna get up out of bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, get these pimple patches off of me, see if they worked, and I'll take you thrifting with me. There are 3 or 4 really nice thrift shops in my area that I'm gonna head to and see if I can find anything good. So let me get up. I'm gonna probably also eat some breakfast and then I'll get thrifting. It's also raining today, which is lovely, but I have one of those like really big bubble umbrellas that are see-through, so you can just pull it down really far over yourself and then look through the umbrella, which I feel like I should give that to my roommate because I can't imagine I'm going to need an umbrella in Las Vegas. But anyway, let me get up and I'll catch up with you at the thrift stores.
I decided to try something different and come on this journey with you through voiceover. So let me talk you through the dresses I tried on. This dress was an absolute no-go, did not fit, but I had the idea that I wanted to wear something a little bit brighter than I usually do. I thought this pink dress could be fun because it was the exact same color of my hair, but the cut not really flattering on me. It's like that high cut Regency style. This green dress I actually loved, but it was so tight on me I could not lift my arms. This one was fine. It was the first one that I thought like, okay, I could leave this on hold. This dress I put on hold as well, but the problem with it is that it's actually kind of see-through, so I would have to wear some sort of slip underneath it, and I didn't have one, but I thought that it was pretty flattering for my body shape. This yellow dress was a little too Forever 21 for me, not really my vibe. This yellow dress I loved, but it was backless, and it wasn't tight enough for me to feel comfortable going braless, so I had to say no, unfortunately. This dress, I don't know, a little see-through. I'm into these vibrant gemstone colors, but not these pale pastellies. This was just not it. I felt like I looked like a green candy cane, as you can see from my thumbs down. And this, actually the last thing I tried on, was what I ended up buying. It was simple, it was cute, it was something I knew I'd wear again, so I figured, let's go for it.
Hello, it is the morning that I'm flying to Minnesota and I have to leave for the airport in 2 hours. I'm not packed. Are we surprised? I'm sure not. It's funny, I used to take these extended backpacking trips. I've taken a month just traveling around a country, 6 weeks. And with those trips, I'm like packed a month before. I have researched all the different places that I might go. These days, I'm just like 2 hours before, guess it's time to start packing. I mean, I've been away this is now my 3rd weekend away in a row, and I haven't done my laundry in between any of these trips. So my tier 1 clothes and my tier 2 clothes are all dirty. So I don't really have a ton of options for what I can pack. So it should be fairly easy. One thing though, I did actually decide to bring a second option to wear to the wedding. The outfit that I bought that I showed you, I don't know, it feels really casual. And I just want to have another option that's a little bit dressier. And it doesn't look comfortable, but it is, because it's pretty tight and form-fitting, but the fabric is extremely stretchy. My thing with this dress is just that I've worn it to a wedding before, but who do I think I am above wearing a dress twice? I can wear it again, and it's super pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna bring it and just kind of check out the vibe and see if I should wear something a little bit dressier. And yeah, I've got this giant pimple on my face, which is great. I don't know where it came from, but it's pissing me off. I did a face mask this morning and it's still there, so hopefully that's gone by the wedding. I can, I guess, put makeup on it, but I don't really like to put makeup on my face because it makes me feel like I can't breathe. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, I just hope that goes away. I still got 2 days. I'm also taking the flight with my parents. They're flying up to the wedding as well, and we were able to get on the same flight, so I'm gonna see them at the airport. And yeah, I'll check up with you when I'm in Minnesota.
So this is actually the first time that I've used a rolling suitcase as opposed to a backpack. You know, one of those really big backpacking backpacks, pretty much the same size as a suitcase, you just put it on your back. It's really good for long trips where you're moving from hostel to hostel. But yeah, never used a rolling suitcase before. A neighbor of mine was throwing this one away, and I wasn't in a place where I really wanted to commit to getting a rolling suitcase, so I figured, let me use this one, give it a try, see if I like it, and yeah, this is my first time using it. Like, I figure if I'm not going on a backpacking trip, it would make sense to just use a suitcase. I think the pluses of using a suitcase over a backpack is ease of packing. A backpack is a little bit harder to pack, but rolling this down the street, using this on public transportation, was not the easiest thing in the world. So I don't know, I'll get back to you on what I preferred. I haven't made my decision just yet.
So it's actually the next morning. We got in last night and my uncle and my aunt came over to the hotel and we hung out for a little bit. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to vlog just because I'm with family members and I don't really like to include people in my vlogs unless I ask them permission. And then also when I'm in large groups of people, it's weird to just like pull out my phone and start like filming random things. So we'll see. I'll definitely get some of the wedding and stuff like that, but it might just be a lot of me talking to you. But update on the rolling suitcase versus backpack debacle. I honestly think I would love to buy a rolling suitcase that could turn into a backpack. The thing with these backpacking backpacks, and the one that I have in particular, they're so comfortable. You don't really feel the weight because the weight rests on your hips rather than on your shoulders. So like I've walked with that thing fully packed for like an hour and not really felt anything. Also, like the rolling suitcase on public transportation is really not terribly convenient, but I figure once I move and I have a car, that really won't be an issue. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I like better, the rolling suitcase or the backpack. But if I could find a hybrid, that would be, I think, ideal to like have the option. If I'm in a place where it's inconvenient to have a rolling suitcase, I can just put it on my back. So we did just get back from having breakfast with my aunt and uncle, and then we went over to their house. I saw my cousin, his wife, and I got to meet their baby, who he's like 3.5 years old, and he's really cool. Like, if you know me, I'm not the biggest kid fan. Not that I don't like kids, I just like would prefer to not hang out with kids. But no, he was super cool. I definitely enjoyed hanging out with him, and he promised me a dance at the wedding, so I'm gonna have to cash in on that tomorrow. The plan for tonight is that a bunch of the other people staying in the hotel are gonna head downstairs at around like 6 o'clock for just some pizza and hanging out. I'm gonna see my cousin and his future wife who are getting married, and yeah, that's basically just it for tonight. Just hanging out, meeting people, seeing people I haven't seen in a really long time. And then tomorrow's the wedding. I'm having a good time and I'm happy to be here. So I'll catch up with you soon. I'll probably be sitting in the same spot because I don't think I'm going to record anything from the pizza hangout later. So see you tomorrow. Good morning. So it is the next day. Last night was super fun. I got to meet some of my cousin's friends. So now I know people going to the wedding because prior to that, I didn't really know anybody except for my family. So it's always nice to make some friends. My parents just left. They went to go play pickleball, which is their favorite thing to do. And I'm sitting here in the hotel. I am going to actually get ready for the wedding with my cousin and her 2 daughters, which is fun. Yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit.
So while I was waiting for my parents, I decided to paint my nails while I watched some Rings of Power. If anyone doesn't know, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and this show is amazing. Then I headed over to Target with my cousins, loved their bralette section here, and I saw these adorable socks that were space and sloth themed. If you don't know, my bestie Kelly is obsessed with space and sloths, so I had to get them for her, and they were only $1. Time to get ready for the wedding. Here's me pre-doing my hair, and here's me in the bathroom bathroom at the wedding, decided to go with the other dress, not the one that I bought. I decided to rewear one I've already worn to a wedding. And check out this cool Kraken necklace I got at Hot Topic. I arrived a lot earlier than I needed to because my cousins were involved in taking pictures and stuff, so I decided to walk around. They were getting married at what must have been some sort of nature park, so there was a lot of cool stuff to look at. Art exhibits, they were selling some stuff in the gift store, so let me show you some of that stuff. And of course, the outdoors of this venue was absolutely stunning. I was walking around in my dress while other people were walking their dogs, riding their bikes. I definitely looked out of place, but I could not pass up seeing some of these beautiful sights. And of course, inside the wedding venue itself. So beautiful inside. I love the colors they picked. This purple and gold. Really, really, really stunning. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but this wedding is a sort of hybrid of Bengali and Western traditions. So they gave us this little printout to explain to us Westerners what was going to be going down during the wedding and the symbolism of everything. My favorite part of the wedding, and I apologize that I'm going to mispronounce this, was the shatpak, which traditionally the woman would circle the man 7 times to symbolize their lives being intertwined. But because my cousin and his wife are amazing and feminists, they circled each other 7 times, so I thought that was really cute. I didn't film anything at the actual wedding because I just wanted to enjoy it with my own eyes and not through the camera, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the pre-wedding and the beautiful venue and the nature.
Good morning. So it is my last day in Minnesota. It's been 2 days since the wedding. Yesterday, I went walking around a lake with some of my family, my cousins, my aunt and uncle, my parents. Today, I am getting breakfast with the newlyweds, and then after that, just gonna hang out a bit and fly back home. So not much more to report. The wedding was awesome. I had a really great time. So thanks for coming on this vacation trip with me. I probably won't have anything else to report, so we can end the vlog here. If you want to check out anything more that I have to offer, check the links in the description. I have a link to my podcast, It's All Geek to Me, a link to my Twitch channel where I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And of course, I post new videos here every Tuesday. So I'll see you next Tuesday. Peace out. Let it go. 얼어붙어 like whoa. 띵하고 어지러워. I see. 한여름에도 넌 겨울. Yeah, yeah. 너와 있을 때 I swear. 제가 먼저 zero 폭설한 그 children. 꿈에도 I wasn't aware. 나만 빼고 넌 모두에게 참 친절해. 내 신감이 들어 단판이 태도 머릿속을 흔드는 ibuprofen 그만해 it's time to stop 승부욕을 자극하는 style yeah.